Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this occasion, I will explain about Anecdote Text. Are you ready? Let's check it out. Hello, we are from group team. Our members are Ananda Sintia, Fransiska, and Nadya Anjarwati. So you can understand well, we will explain it in sequence. We will start from definition and then the function, generic structure, language feature, and then the last is example. Okay, let's see the definition. Definition of anecdote is short story that has elements of funny but contains with intent to commit criticism. Usually such criticism in the text anecdote on public service in the areas of legal, political, environmental, and social.
Okay, now we talk about the function of anecdote text. In here, anecdote text has a 4 function. The number 1 is as humor to entertaining. Number 2 as a form of public protest. And number 3 is as a constructive criticism. Number 4 is as a reminder is shown for those who commit defiant acts. If we talk about generic structure, anecdote has 5 generic structure. Okay, let's discuss together. The first is abstract. Abstract is part at the beginning of the paragraph that serves to give an idea of the content of the text. Number 2 is orientation. Do you know about the orientation? Orientation is section showing the initial incident or background story of how the events occurred. Number 3 is crisis. Crisis is the part where there is a unique problems. And then incident. Incident is part how solve the problems that arise at the last crisis. The last is coda. Coda is the final part of the unique story. And then we discuss about language feature. Anecdote text usually using the word conjunction. The example is then, afterwards, before, after, even sign, while, and so on. And then using imperative, the example is listen and let's read the story. Number 3 is using rhetoric question. The example is do you what? What do you like to do when you make wrong thing? And then number 4 is using exclamation word. The example is it's awful and what a bad tale and a very strange incident. And the last is using action verb. The example is go, write, stand, speak, and so on.
Now we will going to analyze the example of anecdote text, and the title is Big Lizard in the Pet. Based on the generic structure, the first generic structure is called abstract. How might you want to look at big lizard in your shower? An awful one as well. The first sentence is called rhetoric question, and the second sentence is an exclamation word. The second generic structure is called orientation. We had quite recently moved into another house, which had been unfilled for so long that everything was in a logjam wreckage. Anna and I chose we would clean the shower to begin with, so we set to and turned on the tap. The third is crisis. All of a sudden, sadly, a big lizard head showed up in the feeding gap. At that point, out crawled whatever remains of his long thin body. He wandered aimlessly on the dirty beds of the shower, spitting and murmuring at us. The fourth is incident or reaction. For a moment, I remained there, truly did not At that point, I shouted for my spouse, who fortunately came running and slaughtered the big lizard with the handle of a floor brush. Anna, who was just 3 at the time, was very inspired by the entire business. To be should presumably have leaned over the shower to improve look. And the last is Koda. After then, I have generally put the module solidly before running the shower water. That's all our explanation about anecdote text. And now listen to this audio and then try to answer the question that we will give in the last video.
Welcome to America. It's the first time for young Jose to travel to the United States from Mexico. He made his first trio to Yankee Stadium, but there were no tickets left for sale. Taking pity on the poor guy, a friendly ticket salesman found him an empty seat near the American flag. Later, Jose wrote home enthusiastically about his experience. "The Americans are so friendly," he concluded. "Before the game started, they all stood up and looked at me and sang, 'Jose, can you see?' The first line of the US anthem, 'Oh, say, can you see?'